How can you get a $4 combo meal at a fast food restaurant with two sandwiches, a dessert, a drink, and fries? How can you get a 39-cent avocado at Aldi's? Well, when you shop, if you're like me, you notice most items the price keeps dropping. As we add more variety to the shelves, and the stuff's usually available. How is that possible? Is an avocado a vegetable or fruit? It is a fruit. Why does Aldi have it for 39 cents and Meijer has it on sale for a buck? Yes, there's marketing costs and there's operations management, but there's also supply chain. And the chapter of supply chain and operations management to me are very much intertwined. Aldi has a very efficient, streamlined, high speed rail in Illinois, Batavia, and they move stuff around and they can sell it for cheaper and make more profit. So it doesn't matter if it's Walmart, Amazon, or Kroger. Yes, they're retailers that sell food and goods, everything, food, but they're also logistics companies. And to do that logistics, to do good supply chain management, you have to really be an information technology company. You really are using computers, software, and this topic. Supply chain or material logistics management, it's an old military concept that a few colleges like Michigan State, Nevada, Reno, and Arizona State began teaching. They said, hey, what applies to the military is really appropriate for the business world because on the battlefield you can't run out of bullets, food, gas for the tanks, your communications have to work. So the same concepts could be applied to businesses. Kmart replaced Sears as the number one retailer in the world way back when. How does Walmart, which was a small southern general goods grocery store retailer, how do they beat Kmart so quickly? The founder and CEO, Sam Walton, was not a technologically advanced person, but he was smart enough to realize that all these warehouses that Kmart has could be replaced by the computer. If you could order it and have supply chain move more efficiently, you could have less buildings. You could have the vendor do things that they're better at than your company. So it's a smaller company that sold less quantity for a lower price for higher profits. Sears does not get enough credit. They are the original Amazon.com, and they were really the internet back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, before there was an internet, because they had physical stores, but they sold additional items like roofing, carpet installation, entire home kits. There's homes in Royal Oak, Michigan that were kit homes dropped off at the curb. And why did I compare them to the internet? It was limited what I could purchase in the 1970s. But the Sears catalog gave you accessibility to items from all over America. One of the most important topics in business today is called third party dropship. You ordered online. Where does it come from? I don't think you care. A lot of things you order from Amazon don't come from Amazon. But Amazon lists it on their website. Trust the vendor that they'll deliver it not broken, quickly, good quality. That allows for basically unlimited amounts of items to be sold through the huge online retailers like Amazon.com, Walmart.com, Target.com. So Amazon is number one for amount of third party drop ship. They have different ways of doing it. some items do come directly from Amazon.com, and then some come from Amazon fulfillment centers, and those are also usually available for Prime 2-day shipping. They also have third-party dropship, which was never touched by Amazon. It only went through Amazon's computer screens. So this allows Amazon to make money twice. I list my item on Amazon's website. Why? Because millions of eyeballs go there. Amazon gets a percentage of me selling whatever item it was. It could be dog collars, sweaters for cats. They receive a percentage. They also then encourage me to use their technology part of Amazon Web Services to run my business for me through Amazon. So they're making money on me paying a monthly IT fee to them for using AWS, and every time I sell they get commission on that, and that lets Amazon grow without having to put up warehouses, which is what did Kmart in. So is it limitless? Well, it's only limited if creativity is limited. McDonald's was highly innovative for having fast food. Then they added people taking it carry out, drive-through windows, delivery. I think it's an extremely fun and interesting topic because there's a lot more coming. Driverless vehicles, drones dropping things off, companies working with one another. Kohl's and Amazon recently announced a partnership for all Amazon returns can be done at Kohl's locations. UPS and FedEx are involved with Amazon. You'll print 3D items at home in the future. And there's the potential for $3 Biggie Meals and 29-cent avocados, maybe even delivered to us. That to me means there's going to be a lot more efficiency, and it's an exciting topic to explore.